Hey, my name is Shadowsense, and you're watching Arcade Spirits. We have to pick out who we're gonna date. So let's go through the roster here. Naomi, she's cute, she's super nerdy, she's like an engineer girl for arcades, and I love that shit. What are her downsides? Can't really think of any. I really like Naomi. Like, in real life, I would probably go with Naomi. Or Ashley, honestly. Gavin's a little too cold for my tastes. I'm not gay, but, like, there are dudes that I obviously don't click with, and that's why I'm not friends with them. Gavin is someone I would speak to on a work relationship basis. Like, we're co-workers. That's about it. Ashley, she's funny. She has a wild imagination. She cosplays. She's just all around really fun. And I like that a lot. She maybe doubts herself too much, but I think if we push her through, she can believe in herself. Percy is too dedicated to Moopy. And also he's a stock trader, like, I don't like Percy much. Now Queen Bee. She's a dom. She's fucking fit. She's fucking stacked. She's super blunt. I don't know if in real life I would be dating someone like Queen Bee though. Not entirely sure. She seems like her entire life is way too dedicated to Fists of Discomfort. And yeah, I don't know. But I like her though. I do. Mateo. He's hot. Dances. I don't know really what else to say about Teo. Shit. You know what? We have the most points with Ashley. And I know the game said follow my heart or whatever. It's down to Naomi and Ashley. Shit. I'm like really having a hard time trying to decide between the two. I'm gonna go with Ashley. Her love of life and enthusiasm always managed to lift me up to a whole nother level. I can't imagine not being with her at this point. It's always been Ashley. I don't know about that. Okay, I believe in you, Matt. I'll be cheering you on from in here. As Iris shuts herself off, the reality of it all strikes me. I'm doing this. I'm actually doing this. It's scary, but with any luck. My heart aches, while my entire insides contract in a storm of excitement, nerves, and elation as I begin thinking of how the night will progress. Maybe we'll have a romantic dinner of surf and turf, watch the sunset in each other's arms, finally stroll under an enchanting moonlit beach and a kiss beneath the stars. I chuckle under my breath, realizing Ashley's wild imagination has already rubbed off on me. But enough fantasies. I should really stop procrastinating and go and ask her before it's too late. Ashley, Naomi, and Queen Bee, oh this is awkward, are chatting amongst themselves, smiles and laughs aplenty. And I now have to interrupt the sacred lady circle. But how should I even begin the approach? I can feel the pressure weighing me down as I formulate a way to ask Ashley out on a date. I could always just go in carelessly, or would it be better if I pulled Ashley aside for a little intimacy? I don't know. Let's not break up the lady circle. Let's just, I don't know, just go in, I guess. Oh man, this is a tough decision. Damn. Let's do that top one. There's nothing to fear. These are my friends. The worst thing that could happen is that they'll tease me for the rest of my days if I get rejected by Ashley. They'll never let me live it down, and I won't be able to face Ashley at work. And now that I think about it, that is pretty much the worst. Well, too late now, in too deep. There's no turning back. Hey Ashley, Queen Bee, Naomi. We quickly exchange pleasantries before I lay all my cards on the table. So, Ashley. Ashley clamps her hand over my mouth, interrupting me. Matt, how about we go talk somewhere else? Somewhere more private and secluded? Away from prying ears and eyes. I shrug my shoulders. It's fine with me. Perfect. As we head in the opposite direction, I look back over to Queen Bee and Naomi. I see them exchange side glances and grins. You bring her back happier than she is now, you hear? And don't stay out too late. Aw, they're supportive. That's good. I didn't want to break their hearts, but they're supportive. That's good. Ashley turns around to face them. You two be quiet. I don't need any comments from the peanut gallery, thank you very much. And then back to me. Don't you worry about them. They just enjoy teasing little poor and helpless me. I think Ashley said the last part just a little too loud on purpose so her friends could hear. So, what's up? Ashley looks down as she nervously puts her hands in her jean jacket pocket. Looks like she's fiddling with something and I wonder what it could be. Well, I wanted to ask you something. But before I can say the words, Ashley snatches them from my mouth.
What about?
How do you feel about bingo? What? You know, the game of extreme chance with the tiny colorful numbered balls and the bingo cards and the neon daubers. Please tell me you've played bingo. I was taken aback at how quickly she changed the topic. I don't know how or what to make of it. I have, but what does that have to do with anything?
Yes!
We should go! Now. Now? Yeah. Apparently there's a Moose's Lodge in Flotsam, and where there's a Moose's Lodge, there's always a bingo night. Mooses? Nieces? Nice. What's the plural form from here? Anyway, I might have looked at their schedule already and saw it was going down tonight. So will you bingo with me? I groan with extra emphasis to show my displeasure of the pun, but at the same time it puts a smile on my face. I'll take that as a yes. We're gonna have so much fun tonight. Glad we're getting to spend some time together. At least Ashley wants to spend time with me tonight, I guess. I mean, this is what I wanted, even if it's not exactly how I imagine it going. Sort of like an informal date, no? But just this right now is enough to make me happy. And who knows how the rest of the evening will play out. For now, I'm going to focus on having fun with the person I care about. Don't splash in my nose, drink. Fuck you. Aha, I've won! I've beaten Bang! Beating them at their own game, fuck you. It doesn't take long before we find ourselves outside the makeshift bingo parlor. The Moose's Lounge, like most of them, is a historical brick building, probably dating back to the early 18x's. Most small coastal cities have a hall like this that serves several purposes, ranging from chili cook-offs, community meetings, and apparently bingo nights. It's all right there in the event calendar. Before we walk through the doors, Ashley pulls me aside. Watch out for the old ladies. I practically choke on my own laughter. I think I can manage walking a few old ladies across the street if need be. Oh, no. They will take you down. They are ruthless biddies that won't take kindly to us young people. We are immature hooligans in their cataract eyes. We are stepping on their turf and they will hate us for it. I wasn't planning on having puncture wounds via knitting needles or bruises from a walker run into my shins. Should we have brought Francine? It sounds like she would fit in with this crowd. She would give us a very good in. We could have her pose as our high roller, bingo-loving grandmother, and then we wouldn't get harassed. But honestly, I'm rather fond of the idea of just us, playing bingo, taking out all the old people getting in our way, and winning big. Tonight will be just us then. We can invite Francine next time. Deal. Together we push open the doors and instantly our senses are assaulted. The smell of ancient powdery floral perfume blended with mothballs stings our nostrils. Our eyeballs blink to get used to the obnoxiously fluorescent light. There's a sea of shawls, jeweled brooches, and spectacles with beaded chains as far as the eyes can see. We are immediately met with the harsh glares from everyone in the room, of which the combined median age of 76. I hear them scorn us under their breath and watch them shake their heads incredulously at the sight of us. We won't be making friends here. The audacity of young folk today is downright ridiculous. Ashley puts on her best old lady impression and I play it right back. It's atrocious, really. The hall itself wasn't too fancy and held everything in one needed for bingo night. Tables, chairs, a bingo cage, and an army of daubers. Ashley and I made our way up to the main desk and got in line waiting to purchase all our necessary bingo supplies. While paying the buy-in fee to contribute to the prize pool, Ashley instructed me in the mysterious ways of the bingo. I remember Juniper and I played a few times as a kid, but it was never for money or competitive. Okay, so first up are the bingo play cards. You can either get them as a single, a set of 3, or a pack of 9. I'm going all out with the 9-pack. Knowing me, I'll only be able to pay attention to half of them, but the odds of winning are greater. And I do so love winning. How much do you think you can handle, Matt? I'm gonna go with the fucking 9-pack. Lady Luck is on my side, and I've got fast fingers from counting tickets all day long at the Funplex. I want to win, and like Ashley said, this has the best odds. Hook me up with a 9-pack. My body is ready. Daring. I like it. I just hope you can keep up with me. Now I need you to mentally prepare yourself for this next part. It will be the most difficult choice you'll ever make. I'm worried. Should I be worried? I missed the whole life or death aspect of previous bingo games with Juniper. Have I been doing it wrong this whole time? If I choose wrong, will they throw us into a pit of bingo balls and we suffocate due to choking hazards? Relax, Matt. I just need you to choose out your dauber color.
Nope.
But you can't choose blue, that one is mine. Ashley snatches up the blue dauber from the lineup and cradles it protectively in her arms. The colors themselves are all obnoxiously bright neon, which just remind me of all the lights in the Funplex. Since radioactive blue has already been spoken for, I'll choose... purple. Ah, purple, the color of nobility and ambition. The old ladies will learn to kneel before me, their bingo god. This color will surely lead me to the big money with a capital B and a capital M. That's the bingo spirit. After getting our supplies, we find a place to sit down. Unfortunately, the only space for both of us is right in the middle of the room, surrounded by a swarm of old ladies. Like the walk of shame, I can feel all my eyes on us as we get settled in. Curses of whippersnappers and impudent children are flung our way. Unaffected by the abuse, we put our daubers at the ready and our bingo cards in front of us. Be ready for when they start calling numbers, they're awfully quick. I nod to Ashley. I mean, how hard can it be? One of the people from the front desk takes their position at the ball cage and begins churning it. Hold on to your butts, here we go. With a quickness I've never experienced, the caller begins shouting out numbers. B6, G52, O74, N36, I21. The numbers hit me so fast like punches to the gut. I try desperately to keep up making messy purple blobs on the paper. I can feel myself slipping behind the rest. Wait, did they say G50 or G60? Maybe G50, that's what I put down. About the only number I was 100% sure I got was the free space. Glancing over to the old biddies, they brandish their daubers like katanas, and much like an errant ronin whose dishonor leaves them unafraid of death, their strikes were swift and true. Years of playing bingo meant they had honed their skills to mastery. It was merely muscle memory at this point. I can't keep up. It's too much. Ashley was frantically trying to daub 9 cards at once, her fingers tracing down the column of letter called. I was having a tough time myself, but the challenge mixed with the confusion of everything left us both in smiles of laughter. I don't know why I'm trying to read like that. Why am I doing this? I'm just gonna daub a smiley face on this next one. There's no point. I'm too far gone at this point. Even though we weren't winning, we were having a blast. Our giggling and boisterous joy wasn't well received by our neighbors, however. Even though they would never disgrace themselves by yelling at us, their rolling eyes and frowns were scolding enough to know their true feelings. After matches ending in failure and blotches of purple ending everywhere but the bingo card, we got down to the last game of the night. A blackout match. A blackout pattern means all our numbers have to get called to win. We gotta cover that card in ink. This is our last chance for winning, yeah? You know it, and I'm not giving up. One of us has to win, or all of this frustration will be for naught. It won't all be for naught. I'm having a really great time with you, Ashley. Oh, Matt. Did The caller starts in again. Numbers are even faster now, and my focus is at its peak. As each new number gets called, my stress meter goes up just a little more. It isn't before long that I notice both mine and Ashley cards are filling up fast. At this rate, we might even have a chance of winning the prize money.
Oh my!
Oh man, I only need to get one more number. I look at my own card to compare. Me too, only one left. One of us might actually pull this off. The next number is called N31. And the next thing I hear is bingo! I looked right next to me and Ashley is standing up in triumph. She's jumping up and down, punching the air in victory, continuing to shout bingo over and over. She holds her winning card tightly and walks up to the front desk. The caller takes a minute to verify her card, double checking the bingo balls, and everything checks out. A big pile of cash is handed over to Ashley, the money from the prize pot. Fanning herself and making it rain motions, she walks triumphantly back to me.
Ooh.
I did it! Congrats! Now that you're super rich, what do you plan on doing with all those winnings? I'm glad you asked, Matt, because I can now finally afford a cruise around the world. Only if I can tag along too. I'll make sure there's enough space in my suitcase for you. But really, I'll use the sweet cash money to take us out to dinner. Don't worry about it, Ashley. Dinner's on me. You don't have to do that, Matt. I know, but I want to. Ashley, you're special to me, and I want to treat you to something nice. If you're sure, I'm sure. Well, if that's the case, we're going to the Flavorville Buffet. It's my favorite restaurant, and they just opened up one here. Any food sounds like good food at this point. I'm famished. Good, because once you go to the Flavorville Buffet, you'll never want to go to another restaurant again. I highly doubt that, but I'm willing to give it a try. We say adieu to the Moose's Lodge and make our way down to Flavorville. I almost said Flavortown. So that's obviously what it is. It says Flavortown. I guess I'm not surprised the Flavorville Buffet is packed at this time of night. It's one of the only restaurants still open in Flotsam. Welcome to Flavorville. Population, us. Well, us and everyone else. All sorts of people are eating here, from the punk teenagers trying to stay out late to avoid responsibilities, to the well-aged biker gang, to the couples having a relaxing dinner out. Wouldn't be my first choice for a date, nor my third, but it was Ashley's choice, and whatever makes her happy makes me happy. As we are led to our table, we pass by aisles of buffet tables filled to the brim with every food imaginable. Ashley's eyes go wide with excitement. Once at our table, we take a moment to order drinks before Ashley jumps in, ready to devour everything in sight.
Amazing!
Look at all the food. I'm going to eat it all. Oh, what do I start with? Tacos? Waffles? Ice cream? Fried ice cream waffles and made into tacos? Matt, there are too many choices. I say go with your favorites first. Dessert it is. Ashley points out the direction of the smorgasbord of sweets. That's a hard word to say in succession. Smorgasbord of sweets. A lot of S's. You know, to the dessert bar. We each grab a plastic tray and proceed to shuffle down to the food queue with the rest of the people. Both Ashley and I fill up our trays with a plethora of treats, brownies, cakes, and cookies, and an ice cream sundae made to our own perfections. Quickly, we return to our table with a mountain of goodies and dig in. Oh man, we made out like bandits. Look at all the sugary goodness. We share bites from everything, tasting it all, and all of it is delicious. Maybe it's due to working up a huge appetite from all the intense bingo, but I wouldn't expect such a flavor from a local beach buffet. I guess that's why they call it Flavorville. It's a ville full of flavor and it ain't fucking around at that. We talk of the day's events and smile happily in each other's company. Each time Ashley and I get together, it's like this. Endless fun. Being with her brings me such joy. Eventually our momentum slows and we have half-eaten desserts strewn across the table. I feel a distinct sense of pride at eating nothing even vaguely resembling actual nutrition. I'm so stuffed, I don't think I could eat another bite. Ashley digs her fork deep into a partially eaten brownie, and as she relaxes back into her chair, I see her attitude shift. Huh. While we were gambling and fending off old ladies, Ashley was nothing but laughter and happiness. But now, as I watch, her smile leaves, replaced with a wistful frown as she looks sullenly down at the brownie. Wonder what's changed from just a little bit ago. I could do something to cheer her up, maybe. Okay, we'll cheer her up in the next episode. So thank you guys so very much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.